Hello, I'm live. Like every chair screech activates his little flappy mouth. Yeah. So here we are, doing a quick little stream. It's a little late, not super duper late at least. I'll be able to do some stuff before bed without it being fucking 6 a.m. or whatever. God, that was a mess yesterday. A fun mess, but a mess. Yeah. So we're going to do ba 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 the grand wheel. I have nothing planned for Sandslash, so it is time for the wheel to make a big return. Hell yeah. Alright, let's spin it. I hope we get something good. I wish it had sound effects. Does it have sound effects? Is there a thing I can activate? I don't think so. Settings? No. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can make our own sound effects. Music video and internet wheel. All right, that's a good one. I don't think we've done anything from this section yet. So this will be fun. This is a pretty heavy one too. It's like a lot of stuff here. Just different YouTube animation YouTubers I like, and like, weird web comics and all that kind of stuff. All right. Spin it. What do we got? What do we got? Bonobo Eyes Down Machine Drum Remix music video. Drawn by Anthony Schepperd. Alright, I do not remember this one. I don't know most of the music video ones. I got them from a list on Reddit. Alright, let's take a look at this. Is this something we can do? That I feel like doing? It's kind of scratchy. Okay. Audio Jungle. Let's see. I like the colors and stuff. Yeah, I don't want to get claimed, so I'm just gonna pop it in intermittently. It's interesting. It's very trippy. These weird six-eyed people. I guess everything has six eyes. I'll have to do that with our fella too. Whoa. Some weird shit happening here. It's a lot of like spiky shapes and little colorful globs. Very neat. Yeah, I mean, I don't see why we couldn't do this. Why not? Okay. What's the name of that artist again? Anthony Schepperd. Let's see if he does any other art. We got some good reference. Here we go. Paste and go. Anthony Schepperd art. Okay. Boots, cure, trippy stuff. Okay, yeah. I see it, I see it. It's just like pure acid trip stuff. It's like his thing. Kind of sketchy too. I like that. I like that I won't have to do really clean lines. And it's pretty loose. I'll be able to really just go for it. All right, let's just get into it. This will be intriguing. I'm also in an open audio call. I do see some other people hanging out in general. I don't know if they're gonna come over here and pop in and say hi or not, but if they do, that'd be nice. I'm not going to force them to. I'm sure they're doing their own little thing. I'm just here to chill. Okay, let's see. I'll open some of these up in other tabs. It's interesting. Ooh, I like this. This like coiled hand thing. Oh, it's a GIF. Even better. Anthony Schepperd. God, my poor computer sounds like it's struggling. I don't know why. Maybe I have too much shit open. It's been a problem recently. I keep opening like a million tabs and not using them. Bad habit. Okay. Let's get rid of Olimar. Uh, Background. Let's start off with a base background that's kind of similar to this. We'll do like a kind of dull yellowy color. You're not that. Not really that either. Yeah, that's right. Okay, and let's jump into it. See, what pen should we play around with? How about Chunky Little Pen 7? Alright, so what I'm thinking, my first thought is, okay, so we do something like this. Give him the 6 eyes. Yeah. This is so big. Why did I make this so big? Change canvas. Uh, uh. Okay. So, okay, we got this. Let's give him his body. And then I'm thinking for the quills and stuff, we do a mix of all the sorts of things we're seeing in those videos, like spikes and globules. It's pretty interesting. What? 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 Something like that. And then maybe he'll be unraveling too, like I was seeing in that other image. Really like that kind of visual. You'll have like big claws. Just kind of frightening looking. Yeah, it's something. Other foot. Do I do the unravel thing? I don't know. Maybe I could do a little bit of unraveling with the head too. That look kind of neat. Sort of toss that over there. I'm thinking like this pen can't get small. Here we go. Okay, so we got this fella. Goes like this. Goes like this. Goes like this. Till that last little bit. Okay, so it's like what? Connects back there. Okay. And then you'll have his eyes. Yeah, like this. Okay. That feels pretty cool. I'm into that. Okay, and then we'll get his globby kind of ears. It's barely gonna look like Sandslash at the end, I think. There we go. Cool. I think about if I have stuff to say right now. It's been a weird couple days. I mean, I feel like I always say that. I don't know. When is it not a weird couple days? I had to make a bunch of like creepy Blair Witch ass stick puppets for my dad's play. So I was out on the porch doing that for a couple hours yesterday. It turned out pretty cool. Um, drawing in my spare time a little bit more. Not a ton more, but more. I'm really happy about that. Just personal stuff I probably won't share. You know, it's good for the artist's brain to do that sometimes. If you share everything, they start, your values get all weird. What else? Trying to read more, really haven't been. Bought a bunch of manga and I still have to read it. I don't know. I don't have a ton else that's been going on. Saw Naked Gun. I briefly talked about that last night. I loved it. I think that is a fantastic movie. One of the best reboots of all time. One of the best spoof movies of all time. Might be better than the original Naked Gun, as much as I adore that movie. I think this one just kind of does the whole thing better. I was very surprised by that. What else? What else? What else? I don't know. I don't know what else. I'm just kind of vibing, living my life. It's nice to have all those people pop in yesterday. I feel like, these streams have slowly and steadily been doing a little bit better, step by step, and I very much appreciate that. Every time I get a chatter pop in here, even if they just, say one thing and leave, it feels nice. I like it. There's a reason people stream. It feels really satisfying and actually have stuff happen. really been liking it. I think streaming a little bit every day, like having consistency to the whole thing, is weirdly making it way more fun for me, which is not something I ever expected. I just never thought I was much of like a scheduled kind of person that I would like doing one thing every day. It's been a month. This is the 1 month anniversary, actually. This is number 28, and you know, 7 in a week, 4 weeks. That's what I call a month, baby. I have him in like an attack kind of pose, or do I have him like just kind of lumbering around? What happens in these videos? He's like regal. I just know I'm gonna get claimed. I'm so cautious of this kind of stuff now. Uh, okay. Let me see. Could really be doing anything. I think I want to do a more extreme camera angle like that, because that looks pretty sweet. So maybe like, how do I do this? Let's see. Let's separate these. Okay, take you, go over here. Nah, it doesn't work. Not with this head I already have here. Let's see. I think it's something more like this. And like that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So yeah, I think he will just be chilling. Um, yeah, something like this. Okay, get rid of these dumb looking arms. Hmm. Okay, so we'll do like big kind of spiky feet. Oh, sorry, I'm getting quiet again. I did the thing. I did the thing where I get all quiet. Oh, I'm the worst streamer. The worst. A wretched being. Um, Sorry, just thinking what to talk about. I don't know. I'm kind of tired, not in a super talky mood. Just kind of feel off. I think it's because I didn't sleep well. Because of my really late stream the other day. Which I vow to never do again. It will definitely never happen. Ever, ever again. Okay. So here we're gonna. His back won't just be spikes, it will be just all sorts of shit. Get some of the cubes from this video in there. We'll get some big spiky shapes. Some big wispy things. We'll get more of these sort of jagged thingies that we see a lot of in the video. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Okay, let me see more of the stuff that's in this video. See these weird shapes. Yeah, we got these sort of like harmonica things. Mm. Oh yeah, I've been watching the new Pantheon stalking. That's been great. They really kept. Actually, you know what? Speaking of reboots that actually match the original, I feel the same about the new Pantheon stalking. They're doing a great job of matching the energy and everything of the old series. I think they're doing a fantastic job, and I'm really excited to watch the second half of it. Watch the first like 5 or 6 episodes. Just yeah, shockingly great. Love this new trend of the creators actually getting it right when they get a reboot. I mean, same with The King of the Hill and Beavis and Butthead. They're also coming back really strong. Feels like we're in a new age of reboots, or they're actually somewhat worthwhile. Actually, you know what? And almost none of those are actually true reboots, like the female Ghostbusters kind of thing. They're in the same world, like they're still connected to the tissue of the original. I don't remember the term for that. It's not really a reboot. It's like a I don't know, re-entry, reskin. I don't know. I don't know. I can't find the word. Yeah, this is great. Here, let's canvas size. Let's squeeze this in a bit. Yeah, I think we're making good progress at this. Let's just get into it. Okay, line art. What's the line art like here? It's not very high quality. Let me, is that really the max? Oh, well. Here, I'm gonna full screen this for a sec. Wow, really bad quality. There we go, got a bit better of a look. Okay, maybe we can just keep doing wacky pen, just a bit thicker. And, you know, sketchy. Let's see. Ooh, okay, maybe we need to make this canvas bigger. Oh, my bad. Canvas size. Bam. Okay. Now we get into it. Still pixely, huh? Is the resolution not where it should be? No, it is. Huh. Oh well. Maybe it's just the pen. Wait, let me try a different pen. Oh, yeah, it might be. This one's a little bit better. Okay, what kind of pen do I use? Maybe we just do G pen. Kind of the classic. Yeah, I think we'll do that. How about like edges and stuff? Everything is kind of okay. There's like slight jaggedness, but it's mostly it's kind of fleshy, sketchy. Okay, there we go. That gives me a better picture. Okay, okay, cool, cool. All right. Let me do. Will this one kind of cheat out a little bit? Okay, okay. I think about Vegeta's voice a lot. I keep saying things in his voice in my head, like, "Oh, clerical error, huh?" No, that sounds like an old man. What the fuck? That's not Vegeta. Wait. The Prince of All Saiyans. What's up with my voice? Yeah, drink. Oh, jeez. Ah, yes. Kakarot. Kakarot. No, 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 no. We need Vegeta moments. I need to study his voice a bit more. It's not right. Vegeta funny moments. This is from Super. Oh well.
No bother. I'm all for having gold. Hold on! What if I said I could feed you the most delicious cuisine on Earth? Think that might change your answer?
The most delicious food on Earth? Are you sure of that?
You bet I'm sure! And you have my guarantee.
He doesn't sound right. Vegeta Dragon Ball Z. Alright, fine. Let's look at this one. He went beast mode. Oh, Kakarot, I'm going beast mode. Let's fucking watch Mojo. No. No. Fuck you. God damn it. English voice. I don't know. Is this the guy who voiced him?
Christopher Sabat, welcome to the Game Informer Show, sir.
Why, thank you for having me, sir.
My God, it's an honor to have you. You seem like the perfect person to talk to about the history of Dragon Ball, the English localization. You know everything, right?
I know a couple of things.
Okay.
I mean, it's only the result of just working on the show for about 18 years. It tends to affect how much you know about a show.
My God, 18 years.
That's just a little under half of my life.
What is that roller coaster of emotions like? Do you get sick of it some years? Other years you're like, F it, I'm going to lean into this, just embrace all the fans. What is that like?
Actually, to be fair, I get sick of it like all the time. I'm joking. It is as roller coaster as the show is. Like the when we were first working on it, it was we were in like a really crude recording environment back in the early days. This is back in like 1998, right as it was like showing up on Cartoon Network. The producers then were just a small ragtag group of dudes that knew each other from some small town called Justin, Texas or something. They're like, let's just make some Dragon Ball show. And so we were just sort of stuck in this, dank, hot bank building trying to record the show. And back then we were racing to get it on television. And because our technology was so junky back then, it took a long time to dub each episode. So we were racing to get it on television every day. And it didn't matter if I had screamed 40 hours in a week. If there was one more episode to do, I still had to scream one more episode. So you can imagine how that would affect you,
My God.
from an emotional standpoint.
Well, it's interesting you bring that up. Yeah, I was watching another interview with you, and you brought up the interesting aspect that I never really thought about. But like, you brought up that it's tough not to be connected to a character when you've screamed as them and like really
Hmm.
fully exerted yourself time and time again. Like that just
That's an
naturally
interesting
bonds you
point.
to a personality of a character you're playing more than maybe the average acting performance. Is that fair to say?
Well, I got to do something that's very rare in any sort of entertainment business, and that's the ability to take something that you've done 20 years ago when you hardly knew what you were doing and have an opportunity to do it again. and because of the games,
Yeah.
we've had this opportunity to revisit the story again and again and again and again. And every time we've done that, like I think over 50 or 60 times now with games, you really do start to learn more about your character. So now we had an opportunity to do this show called Dragon Ball Z Kai, which is running now on Cartoon Network, and that was basically the true story of what this. We got to go back, retranslate it, revoice everything. Granted, it got rid of some of the stuff that, some of the nostalgic stuff. It got rid of like Yamcha's "cats love food" and stuff like that. But in general, we went back to really trying to tailor the show to kind of what the real meaning and the true spirit of Dragon Ball was. But in doing so, I learned so much more about Vegeta's character. I learned so much more about Goku's character. I learned that I can't stand Goku, and I now know the reason why I can't stand Goku.
I mean, what kind of stuff do you learn? Is it just a matter of like once you know Vegeta's full arc for Dragon Ball Z at least, you know to play into being even more dickish out of the gate? Is it as simple as that, or what are some of like the higher lessons you've learned?
Well, I've kind of learned I've learned kind of the boundaries of what like of who he really is, because the more when you start playing the character, like originally I popped in and you don't know a lot about Vegeta's backstory, but the more you go through the series, the more you learn about his backstory. And just like any show that's written today, um, well, different than any show that might be written today, we didn't know what was going to happen to Vegeta by the end of the series. The Japanese weren't very forthcoming with their materials back in those early days, so the only dub we had to reference back in those days was the Spanish dub of Dragon Ball. I hadn't even heard the Japanese version of Dragon Ball Z.
Really? So did you base
So
your voice more on the Spanish version of Vegeta then?
no, because the type of material, the equipment we were using didn't even allow us to see or listen to the voice and the music together. Like we didn't get to hear the picture with anything. We recorded Dragon Ball Z basically in a vacuum. It was just like this kind of silent video that we recorded our voices to, and then they put the sound effects and music on top of it.
My God, and then it's a miracle it turned out so well.
Well, I appreciate that people really resonated with it, but we've had so much of a chance to go back and perfect things. The one thing we've learned a lot about is actually Goku's character.
Hmm.
And Goku, when we first were working on Dragon Ball Z, there wasn't this I don't think I think we believed that or at least the producers believed that people weren't ready to accept anime as uh an adult art form.
Hmm.
Back in 1998, most people were like, I mean, cartoons, they're for kids, right? Most people didn't understand the whole concept of an anime. So Funimation back in those early days was trying to inject this sort of hero character into Goku. But the more I've learned about Goku, the more I've realized that he's actually just a really selfish dude who just wants to fight for the sake of fighting. It's sure he's going to help his friends if they're in trouble, but really he's more likely to put them in danger because he wants to fight someone at their absolute strongest.
And do you feel like the show going into
Good
Super is
point.
kind of picking up on those trends? It seems like that was kind of a subtext that people might have read throughout the course of Dragon Ball Z. Something you talk about with your friends, like, wait, is Goku kind of a shitty guy? And then it seems like with Super, more and more, it's acknowledged like, hey, you're way too cocky, Goku, and he has just outright ignored Gohan several times, and
Oh
barely
yeah.
cares about Chi Chi. Is that interesting to you, just to give him that dynamic?
Oh, absolutely. And Sean Chemo plays Goku. He's so focused on keeping that part of Goku's character intact, like this kind of weird thing that we've discovered, that I think it's actually taking some fans by surprise. They're like, what is going on with Goku? Why is he acting so strange?
Yeah.
But Sean has this very strict set of rules that he likes to go by as to how Goku should be. So,
Well, do you want
for
to talk
better or
about?
worse, I love the way Super is working right now. I love what they're doing with Vegeta's character. I like how Goku and Vegeta are sort of intertwined, this yin and yang thing, and I like how it looks like they might be becoming destroyers and angels themselves.
Yeah. Okay. So do you want to just explain your evolution through the series and your role? Because you're actually directing VO at this point, right?
I am producing all of the VO. I don't get a
Okay.
chance to direct everything because I'm so involved in so many other shows at Funimation. I can't be depended on to sit there every single session. So it's a tough decision as somebody who's directed so much of the series, and I directed all of Dragon Ball, to have to make this choice. But actually, there's another guy on staff at my studio here at Okatron. His name is Raleigh Pickens, and he handles the everyday
Man, he's in charge of so
direction
much
of
shit
Dragon
now
Ball
too. I didn't
Super. And
realize
he's the
like
one who
what a
helped
journey
a
this guy's
lot
life
with
must have been.
the kind of the
That's
redub
cool.
of Kai and the Boo saga, especially. He's been with me at Okratron, the game company, kind of game VO company that we started like 14 years ago. So he's been with me on every single Dragon Ball game. He knows as much about Dragon Ball as I do at this point. So
That's amazing.
he is the most qualified person. He knows all the actors really well. And I'm always there to kind of help with casting and making sure that things sound good before they leave the building.
And so all of Dragon Ball is recorded out of Texas then?
Yeah, it's always been recorded out of Texas. Originally, it was recorded in the Funimation studios in kind of North Richland Hills, where it first started. Then it moved to Grapevine. But now all of it is recorded at my studio at Okratron 5000 in Dallas, like
That's
down
amazing.
kind of North Dallas.
So how do you feel like you and everybody you work with down there has kind of steered the show? How do you feel? How much of an impact on the actual content of the show do you feel like you guys have had?
Well, we get to have like we have to some degree full creative control as to what we want to do. Now, granted, we also feel like we have a huge responsibility to maintain the integrity of the original show. So we do try and keep it as close to the translation and as close to the real spirit of it as possible. But we are given the ability to add lines or remove lines if we feel like it. Like uh, I feel that sometimes the Japanese programming, the Japanese timing, especially in animation, sometimes is a bit awkward. Like they'll have these, someone will say a line and there's a weird pause, and someone will say another line, there's a weird pause, and it kind of breaks up the flow of the conversation. And I feel like it's our responsibility as the producers and the directors of Dragon Ball Z to make sure people in America enjoy the show as much as people in Japan would enjoy it. And if that means adding subtle things here and there, or adding a line here and there just to kind of make the dialogue feel more natural, I'm all about it. I also have
That's
made it
fair.
my personal
I like that.
responsibility to make sure that the awkwardness between Yamcha and Vegeta and Bulma is always there. There's a lot of
Okay.
lines I've added. For instance, like there's this one scene where Bulma's trying to convince Vegeta to come to this party, her birthday party that she's having. This is in Super, not in the movie, but
Yeah.
and Vegeta's sitting on a lawn chair. He's all like grumpy, and the original line is something like Bulma goes, "Come on, Vegeta, you need to come to a party," and he says, "I don't want to go to a stupid party." But I changed the line to, "Sure, let's go see Yamcha," because I always feel it's so bizarre that Yamcha and Bulma dated.
Yeah.
And now they're dating Vegeta, but Yamcha's still around.
He
Still
just
hangs out.
hangs around all the time, and it's so fascinating. Like going back, and I just watched the Android Saga recently. It's such a quick reference of Bulma being like, "Yeah, I know you thought I was gonna be with Yamcha, but no, I ended up with Vegeta after all. All right, moving on." There's just no time of day. There's no moment of like consoling Yamcha, but like, what happened, man? What's going on out there?
Yeah. I mean, just as a side note, and I've said this on a couple of panels, but this is just, I'm just going to blow a couple people's minds here. Remember the Vegeta Badman pink shirt
Yeah.
and the yellow pants? Okay, Vegeta's taking a shower over at Bulma's house for whatever reason after a long battle, and then she just has these clothes for him.
Huh.
Now, I'm trying to think, where would Bulma have men's clothes, and whose men's clothes would they be? Who's the last person to stay at Bulma's house? Yamcha. So with those that pink shirt and the yellow pants, those are Yamcha's.
Hey Doc, how's it going?
Up. That's so weird. So just talking
Yeah, I
about
just
Super, I think you guys know you're.
I was trying to remember how to do Vegeta's voice, and then I kind of went down this rabbit hole, and now I'm listening to Vegeta's voice actor talk about the production of Dragon Ball, and it's very interesting. You guys can join me in the stream VC too. I'm here if you want. Just saying.
On the right track for the fan base, and just anecdotally, me and my friends are just amazed at how well you guys are pulling off the tone.
But
We
anyway,
watch
this is
Super,
very
we watch the new
interesting. I'm
movies,
enjoying this video.
and it's so on point because we're a bunch of snarky 30-year-olds drinking beer watching the show we used to love, and we're cracking jokes, and then a second later the joke or the show will make the same joke. It's like
Kakarot!
8 steps ahead of us. They know exactly what this is.
Here, one sec.
I had to listen. Bubba and I are sitting here, and I didn't want to disturb your art stream, so I didn't join you.
No, that's
And
why
then
I'm
I
here.
just-
People can
I
come.
I literally I went and checked your stream because I was like, I want to see how his art's going. Bubba's in the bathroom, by the way. He'll be right back.
Okay.
And then I just saw you watching stuff about Vegeta, and I don't know, you activated something, you
I
know?
activated something. Here, let me Change stream. Here, we'll do this screen because then you can see the video too.
Ooh, Kakarot!
Oh, Kakarot! It's very interesting. The Vegeta voice actor guy, he's like in full control of like all the new Dragon Ball stuff over in America. He's like changing lines and stuff and trying to.
Yeah,
It's cool.
Christopher Sabat is basically is a big like director of Funimation now.
Yeah, it's
When he
awesome.
first started, he wasn't, but like he's gained so much just good like credibility over there that he essentially every Dragon Ball production like dub wise now, he has like full control over, which is really chill.
Yeah, it's crazy. Good
He's
for
a
him.
great guy. I mean, he's done a lot of anime dubs, so
Yeah. No, he seems like a genuinely great guy. Yeah, it's
yeah, I've always wanted to meet him. He seems really chill.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like, it's really funny because if you notice that like, if you watch an anime and you notice that the dub is done by Funimation,
Yeah.
there is a 95% chance he's just some character in it,
Huh.
He's always somebody, and it's just funny because you can always distinctly tell when it's him, Because
Yeah.
he either does the Vegeta voice or the Piccolo voice. And sometimes the Yajirobe voice.
Oh yeah.
I am here. I'm back.
Hi. Hi. All right, here's Dragon Ball.
And so I just want you to talk about that transition from Z to Super and how important it is to become, for the show to kind of feel like it's becoming more self-aware.
I think a lot of that is because Akira Toriyama, the creator of the show, has had a really heavy hand in the story writing. And Akira Toriyama, I think throughout the Z series, became really tired of the series. In fact, by the time he wanted the show to be over after the Frieza saga,
Yeah.
and they're like, please, 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 it's so good. He's like, okay, fine. Now I want the show to be over after Cell. They're like, please, please, please do some more. And so then he did the Buu saga, and then they're like, please do GT, and he said, no, I'm not going to work on GT.
He's like, yeah,
So
no.
I think by the end of Dragon Ball Z,
Fair.
he was exhausted, and it was just a lot of combat, a lot of fighting. But now with Super, he really his true spirit has come out. And if you want to know what Akira Toriyama's true spirit is, you got to go back and watch the original Dragon Ball
Yeah.
series. And I feel like Super is a nice weird combination between his original Dragon Ball series and Dragon Ball Z, like combined into one thing. It's like super whimsical and fun, and there's a lot of joking around, there's a lot of character building, but there's also some cool combat. And as the Super series goes on, for those of you who are watching like the subtitled version, it gets pretty intense. It gets pretty bizarre. And it also goes to prove once again that Goku is a very selfish person and can put the entire universe in a lot of danger because he's just an idiot. But yeah, so it's I love working on Super. I'm so glad it exists, and I know that this is sort of a Game Informer show.
Yeah.
Let me just say this real quick. I have not been more excited for a Dragon Ball game in my entire life. I've never been more excited for a new game because Fighters looks like the game we've all been wanting somebody to make for the longest time.
It's crazy. I'm a video producer. here at
7
Game
years ago. Was
Informer,
that game
and
any
I just
good?
had so much of that Dragon Ball Fighters footage,
Fighters
and I
was
just go
okay.
frame
I
by
mean,
frame.
It's
Every frame
the
is
problem
perfect.
was
It is
its
absurd trying to
fan
dissect
base
that thing and how the hell it's made.
was really strong when it came out, but it had bad net play, so it kind of died.
Oh, yeah, that'll kill
I
it.
want to just put my hand in here too. It's very interesting that he says all this because
Yeah.
there's a lot of other sources that say very opposite. So I'm
Really.
kind of curious about Christopher Sabat's perspective on things because a lot of people say that like there's Toriyama's editor has said in interviews that Toriyama only planned to end the series specifically at one point. And that was actually the very first arc of Dragon Ball, like when they were going to collect the Dragon Balls the first time.
Hmm.
That was the only time he considered ever ending it until the Buu saga. So there has been a long-term rumor that he's wanted to end it after Frieza and Cell, but it's never been outright confirmed. This is the first time I've seen an official source say it, but knowing that Toriyama's editor says opposite, I kind of wonder if it's a game of telephone or not,
Yeah.
Because
Or just
I wonder
people
if it's
interpreting
due.
like a little thing he said differently. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Wonder.
wondering if it's because of the cultural barrier or
Could
maybe
be.
just misinterpret it because I mean, a lot of official sources. I kind of, and that's no knock to Vegeta's VA. I love him,
Oh yeah,
but I do kind of take Toriyama's editor's word higher.
that's fair.
I feel because I feel like his editor worked directly with Toriyama, and they
Yeah,
were so close by the end of the run. They didn't like each other at first, which I mentioned to you, but like
yeah, I remember
by
talking
the
about
end they
that.
were friends.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I kind of assume that he would know more on this topic. The other interesting thing is he says that, I mean, granted, this was 7 years ago,
Hmm.
and I feel at the time it hadn't truly unraveled and came out yet. Because when Super first came out, which I mean, it did basically come out in like 2017, um, the major thing about Super was that it was billed as Toriyama being back on Dragon Ball,
Mm.
but then in the early 2020s, it kind of came out that he never really worked on it and that he only
Ah.
would give general help on the idea. He basically had as much involvement with it as he did GT, but Toei Animation knew it would sell better if they said, "Oh,
Oh yeah,
Toriyama had a lot of influence on this," you know?
yeah. I'm sure.
So it's just very interesting to see what it was different back, like say so many years ago, the whole perspective of everything. I don't
Hmm.
know. It's interesting to me to see like the English kind of audience in terms of the people that have power and what their interpretations are of everything.
Right.
I'm not trying to be like a well actually. I mean, he actually worked on the series, but it's just going off of sources. It's curious and to me
Yeah.
that we have two different stories essentially.
It's
The
true.
other thing I find interesting is that I think Goku's character is very different in Super because
Mm.
there's times early on that like I think Goku definitely does very stupid things, but I feel like by like Frieza style, I mean even honestly all Z, I don't think he really makes that stupid decisions to put the world in jeopardy. I think the stupidest thing he potentially could have done was let Vegeta live, but that ended up working out in his favor. So
Mm.
Super, on the other hand, I think he's right. In Super, he constantly puts the world in danger for just the sake of being selfish, which is just,
Yeah.
I think, one of people's many complaints with Super. It feels very uncharacteristic in Goku's growth because, like, by Buu
Mm.
Saga, Goku is looking towards the future generations to take care of everything, right? Because he's not going to be
Right.
around forever. Remember, that's why he had with Gohan, he wanted Gohan to take the reins. He wanted Goten and Trunks to take the reins. That's why he tried to help him teach them fusion.
Hmm.
And it comes out he's like, I could have beat Majin Buu with Super Saiyan 3, but I didn't because that's just the younger generation relying on me again, and I don't want to do that, right?
Mm.
But Super kind of just puts him right back in the spotlight and kind of like ignores all that character growth.
Mm.
So, and it's very frustrating. So I get what he's saying there, that like Goku is pretty selfish in Super, I don't think that's
Yeah.
necessarily a knock at Super, but it is telling that even the voice actors who've worked on the series since the beginning kind of can see that with his character in that anime specifically,
Well, he was talking too earlier before you guys popped in about how
Yeah.
the voice actor for Goku who he works with, over
Yeah.
time they both saw more and more on their characters, and the Goku voice actor and him both really agreed that Goku isn't really a hero. He's just kind of a fight obsessed man who kind of puts people in danger. He'll help his friends and he'll do this and save the world, but he's also a little bit selfish, and they both kind of found that over time.
I think that Goku's selfishness comes from the fact that he wants to better himself as a martial artist, right?
Yeah, of course.
So the fact that he wants to better himself as a martial artist means he's willing to try and let people that say bettered him or were stronger than him at some point kind of essentially get that second chance. Like Vegeta is a good example, right?
Hmm.
Vegeta, for all intents and purposes, should have been killed, but
Yeah.
Goku wanted that rematch with him because he didn't really best Vegeta on his own. He
Hmm.
had to have the help of Gohan and Krillin in the end. And that's why everybody kind of looked at him like Krillin was like, "Are you fucking insane?" But it paid dividends because Vegeta ended up being such a good, ally.
Oh, for sure.
And Goku's thing is he kind of feels like it's a waste for people of that kind of talent to just be killed. He even didn't want Frieza to be killed.
Hmm.
But the problem with Frieza was he did realize that Frieza was too far gone. You know,
Yeah.
Frieza had so much potential to just be this amazing fighter, and Goku loves to have these great rivals.
Hmm.
But Frieza's just a horrible person who would never
Well,
change.
that's also an incredibly dangerous philosophy to have. Like, imagine if that was like in the real world, like how that would go.
Yeah,
It would be a disaster.
yeah, and I think that's why if you notice after Frieza, he doesn't carry that mentality anymore.
Hmm.
He allows Frieza to live, but Frieza immediately backstabs that was the whole scene where Frieza begs him, "Please have mercy on me," and Goku's like, "Have you ever given mercy to any of the people you've
Mm.
murdered?"
Yeah, yeah.
And he didn't. And then he gave him energy, and he's like, "Get out of here! I never want to see your
Get
face
out
again."
of here.
And in hopes that maybe someday Frieza could become like Piccolo or Vegeta and be a strong rival.
Yeah.
But seeing Frieza immediately go to try and kill him after that, he basically had no choice but to put him down, which,
Yeah.
I mean, granted, he didn't kill him, but he assumed he did.
Hmm.
And I think the most telling thing between the anime and manga is the anime makes him look really pissed after that scene. In the manga, he has a frown. It's almost like he's disappointed
Mm.
that Frieza had to be the person he was, you know?
Yeah.
Because Frieza had so much power, so much potential,
And
but he was
and
just
he wants to
rotten to the
believe in people
core.
so bad. This is how he is, you know?
Yeah. He wanted to and he just felt like it was a genuine waste of talent.
Yeah.
Like that talent could have been given to anyone else, but it had to be given to Frieza, you know?
Yeah.
Feel like it's a Sonic situation. Sometimes the needs of others just kind of line up with his own. Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Goku and Sonic are very similar in very similar regards. Also high
They
need,
are.
but
Yeah, hi. Sorry, I forgot to say
it's
this.
just interesting because if you think about it, after that, with every major villain, he doesn't give Cell the benefit of the doubt at all. If he is actually just when they finally fight Cell, if you remember,
Hmm.
he's fully content with killing Cell, just not giving him a chance because I feel like after being basically, snubbed by Frieza, Frieza basically kind of destroyed the trust he started to have in these villains, and he started
Mm.
to realize that he can't always change people for the better. He
Yeah.
can't always change their mind and make them a rival. Like some people are just enemies.
Yeah.
And that's why with Cell, he had full intentions of killing him. I mean, Gohan ended up being, he did truly believe he couldn't beat Cell, and that's why he put all his eggs in the basket known as Gohan, his son. But
Yeah.
he had intentions of just Cell had to die, right? And then with Boo also had to die. But the difference with Boo was that he was given the chance to, Boo being able to be reincarnated because Boo had a lot of potential as well.
Hmm.
The true evil within Boo's heart, not the fat Boo that ended up living, but the young, like the smaller Boo that was truly like time immemorial. That was like the eldritch being at his most evil and vile, but
Yeah.
he had so much potential and power as well, and that's why he said, "I wish that someday you and I could fight again, but as rivals, not as enemies." At that point, it was acceptance that it would likely never happen. But then, he actually did get his wish because King Yenma, the guy who processes souls, was like, "All right, Goku, you've done enough for the universe, and I'm gonna do you a solid. We're gonna
Yes,
reincarnate this guy." And that's why by the end he ends up training his reincarnation, Oob, the little small Indian boy that like
oh
joins the
yeah.
tournament.
How about that?
Yeah. But basically, Goku, I feel, is selfish, but at the same time, he's only selfish in the sense that Goku's whole existence is to push past his own boundaries
Yeah.
and to make, he's always looking for the thrill of battle, which is just something Saiyans inherently will have, you
Right.
know?
Right.
So it is interesting in that regard. I
He's
think
he's
everybody
still a
in
good
Dragon Ball,
person and everything. He's just,
yeah,
he
but
just doesn't.
Goku's not necessarily a hero. I don't think,
Yeah.
that's one thing I like about Dragon Ball is none of them are necessarily heroes. They're not like, oh, I must fight for justice, and I think
Right.
that's something that is misunderstood and skewed a bit, by some people, is they do think
Hmm.
that the Z Warriors are these good guys that are going to fight for justice, and it's not that they fight for justice. They fight for either their own goals or they fight to keep peace, and not in
Yeah.
peace in a justice sense. They just want to be able to live their lives comfortably, and they know it's obviously wrong if a villain is going to kill everybody or destroy a planet, you know? They
Yeah.
have a good moral alignment, but they are all kind of selfish, you know?
Yeah.
Vegeta's pretty selfish, Krillin's selfish. Everybody's, I mean, even Gohan, for as much as I don't like to give Gohan shit because he was a 5-year-old thrown into fucking battle
True.
when the series first started, he is also kind of selfish. He could
Oh yeah.
inherently he could be the strongest character in the whole series, but he doesn't want to be because he'd rather be a scholar. And I mean that's kind of
Mhm.
selfish, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, a little
he'd
bit.
rather push himself in books than literally just one tap every villain from then onward. So everybody in Dragon Ball's a little selfish. I think that's what's good. It shows that they have they have more than one dimension to them, you know? I think
True.
that's something shonen kind of don't do well in a lot of them. A lot of
Yeah.
shonen, they have to be these heroes of justice or have this completely pure moral alignment, you know?
Yeah, and that comes
And
off as fake a lot of the time, you know? I don't know.
yeah, that's why you know, that's why with a lot of modern shonen I don't vibe with it because it does kind of feel fake, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of older shonen characters were more than one dimension, you know, whether it's Dragon Ball or even JoJo has some pretty selfish main
Oh
characters
yeah.
or you know, the Hunter x Hunter creator when he did Yu Yu Hakusho, you know, those characters have their own quirks that make them a bit selfish. But
Mhm.
selfish doesn't make them bad people.
No.
It's just that
No.
they're not in it for the sake of the purity of justice or anything. They're in it for
Yeah.
their own goals at the end of the day, you know? But that doesn't
Exactly.
mean that they're bad people or don't realize when something's wrong. Like even
Yeah.
Goku has his limits in terms of letting people live, you know?
Mm. Mm.
He wasn't letting Frieza survive after he literally tried to kill him after he helped him out, you know? And even though Frieza didn't actually die, that's not part of this. You know what I mean? He in his
Yeah.
mind he killed Frieza.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah. No, he yeah, yeah.
that was
Just because he didn't die from being killed doesn't mean he didn't kill him.
yeah, people die when they're killed. He had full intentions of fucking killing him. The problem is the Frieza is just an absolute unit of a being that can survive a lot of shit,
Oh yeah.
actually. Frieza's just very resilient, if
Oh
anything
yeah.
else. Which I think is why Toriyama liked him so much as a villain, and why he heavily suggested they bring him back for Super. Because he always liked him, even if he was a awful person, he was a good character,
Oh,
you
for
know?
sure.
So,
For sure.
but yeah, you know, this is what happens when you put on a Dragon Ball video. I'm so sorry, Kieran.
I don't mind at all. I'm
You
just vibing, man. This is great.
see why I don't want to watch this with the other group, Bubba? You see why? Because this would never
Yeah.
fly. This would never fly. I'd never be able to go on a 20-minute rant, or just I don't know if I'd call it a rant, but just
No.
a conversation, a random conversation, if you will.
I
I mean,
love
that's
it.
how I am about cars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I have put way too much time into character analysis of Dragon Ball for almost everybody.
No such
You know,
thing
I've read the manga so many fucking
as
times. At
too
this
much
point,
time.
too much time.
No
That
such thing.
I'd like to assume that at this point I have a decent understanding of the characters,
Oh,
you
for
know?
sure. For
At least
sure.
decent. At least decent.
At least decent.
But basically everybody in Dragon Ball is a little selfish. But it doesn't make them bad people, you know?
No, no.
And this run has been fucking awful. I've been playing Uma Musume while talking,
Oh
and
yeah.
I think that's actually why I'm failing, because I'm not focusing on this. This game is taking like a hard backseat at the moment. Unfortunately, my brain said it's Dragon Ball time, and everything else just didn't matter.
Oh,
Doc,
boy.
you with Dragon Ball is how I am with cars.
Yeah, you could just go on for like 5 hours, and the topic never feels boring. You know, we
Yeah.
were just talking the other
Exactly.
day. Kieran and I came to the conclusion that if the world ever was put in a dire situation where it was like life or death, and they decided that it was going to be in the base of a game show,
Mm-hmm.
and like it was like a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire situation. And the
Mm.
final question was like a Dragon Ball question. Kieran would use his lifeline on me.
Of
He already told
course.
me.
Of course I would.
He's like,
Oh yeah,
he's
Doc.
like, if the world is going to be destroyed, I'm gonna have to bet on Doc.
100%.
I'm glad. I'm glad that I was given such a luxury. You know.
I trust your skills.
You trust my no lifing. That's what you trust. You trust one thing.
Mm.
Man, this run is actually so bad.
There
I
we
went
go.
and I don't know if you know have been looking at the horse chat at all, Kieran.
Mm-hmm.
I busted out basically my in-game life savings because I don't pay for this game, but like
Yeah.
you know, I like do all the objectives and stuff to get as much money in the game as possible. I spent it all on one fucking horse, and I did not get that horse until the pity, which is like 200 rolls, which means I literally spent everything I know and love in this game. I have nothing to my name anymore.
Yeah,
And I'm
nothing.
currently trying her for the first time, and I'm
Yeah.
shitting the bed because Dragon Ball had to take its grubby little hands on my mind. Had to take me out of my element, you know?
Oh man, that sucks.
Which, I mean, to be fair, it's not a bad thing. I love talking about it, but it's just funny to me that, like, my mind really just one tracks when I hear that. I'm sure you have stuff you're passionate. I mean, Kieran,
Oh, I
I
have
know
I
for a
have
fact you have
things.
stuff you're passionate about like that. You
You
know?
know, I don't know what, like bugs, Pikmin, art stuff. I don't know, lots of things.
Yeah, we don't. We need to have some more Pikmin streams. I think
We
we need to
do,
do that.
absolutely.
I miss playing Pikmin with you. We started doing that co-op thing, and then we never actually got to finish it. You
Yeah,
know?
me and you have started and stopped doing co-op Pikmin multiple times. We can never get to stick. I want to though. I want to play through
We'll
all
do
that.
it together.
Yeah,
We'll do it together.
we'll do
We'll
it.
get it done.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
We still have to beat Donkey Kong Country 3. That game was kind of a fever dream for me. I can't lie.
Yeah, that was weird.
I woke up.
I
Right? Doesn't that game just feel like something you
super
would have
weird.
dreamt? Like,
Yes, it does.
like some weird dream that just doesn't actually make sense. Like that's what it felt like to me.
It's kind of ass. I'm not gonna be honest.
Oh no, you're the anger need again. First the Sonic movie opinion. Oh, did I tell you? Neat's decided that they're going to have a Sonic movie night,
Yeah.
and they're gonna make you watch, and they're gonna make you readjust your opinions. You're gonna have to do re-reviews.
Okay.
You're gonna have to review them twice.
I'm not against it. I'm not against it.
You're getting re-reviews in. I can't wait to hear the completely new reviews.
I'm gonna laugh at the end. It's Kieran just goes, "It's still shit."
We'll see. We'll see.
Kieran, have you watched the Knuckles spin-off from that
I
takes
have
place
not.
in the movie timeline?
I've heard
Oh
not
boy,
great things.
Oh boy. Oh, I think you're gonna be watching that as well. I think 13th reason. What does 13th reason mean?
Oh, the 13 Reasons Why, the person who like commits suicide makes a big list about it, that show.
Oh. Oh, don't say that.
No, no,
I mean,
Mr.
to be fair,
Superman's
somebody-
not here.
Mr. Super. I mean, I guess to be fair, if somebody said all that about Dragon Ball, I guess at some point, if they just kept talking about how much they hated it, I guess I would feel sad eventually. You know?
Yeah, that'd be kind of depressing. Someone went on a rant
But,
about
yeah,
why like Prappa the Rap is the worst game ever. Be a little bummed.
He poops himself. That is foul.
Poops himself. Oh no.
Why does he poop? He's a little cartoon dog.
Dogs, cartoons don't poop.
I know you're gonna say dog.
I was about to.
poop.
That's right about
Dogs
to.
don't poop.
Dogs do
Yeah.
not poop.
Bullshit. What's up?
You like Ford, right?
Yeah, I have a Ford Raptor. Funny little
All right, I'll
Raptor.
continue. Continue that in a bit. I gotta go to give milk to my son. Give me a bit.
Okay, no worries. I'm sorry, Kieran. You can continue whatever you were doing.
What was
I
I
actually
doing? I don't
feel
even
bad
know.
every time I do this to somebody, by the way.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Every time I do this Dragon Ball rant shit, I
I don't
always come
mind.
back and I'm like, wow, I just wasted 20 minutes of this guy's life.
Oh my god, I keep telling you it's fine. I want you to spout about the fun things that you enjoy. It's fine.
It's like dangling like a funny little thing in my face, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, you know this run's bad when I got a fucking pack of tissues. All right. I have to apologize to this horse girl.
Yeah.
I was so ready to give her a really good run, and then I just everything. The Fire Nation attacked. You know.
Fire Nation. Here, I'll put your horse girl on stream. Is this one of the new ones? Yeah,
Yeah,
new
she
girl.
just came out on the 20th. Narita Bryan. She is basically Jotaro as a horse girl. That's the best way to put it.
I like
She
her.
says
I like her
yari
vibe.
yari daze. She punches things. She's cool, you know. She's got like
Yeah.
she's like the delinquent vibe, but they make
Fun.
a twist with this character. She's a delinquent that's on the school council. So
Oh.
Jojo Bryan, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, she
Brian.
also Brian, Brian. And what was I gonna say? They also give her like the when they do like the toothpick thing because they don't want to show their character smoking a cigarette. Yeah, they have
Yeah,
that.
of course.
The smoking's bad, people. Don't smoke. It's like the
Correct.
Family Guy thing. Smoke. You know that one?
I
Smoke.
think so. It's been a while.
It's like the subliminal messages, and it's just this little kid. Like
Smoke.
it's like a regular, like very tame commercial, but every once in a while it's interrupted by this fat guy going, "Smoke." That's a deep cut. Yeah, I feel like that is a deep cut.
One sec.
Neat, don't look. I just hit a 36%. Don't look at that. I hate you! I'm sorry. I'm just trying my best. This run's not good, though. I need to do a better run for Brian. Thankfully, the beauty of Uma Musume is I get to play as the same character a billion times. You failed the 5% the other day. I swear this game giveth and this game taketh the fuck away. Oh, here we go. This is so weird.
Back.
Okay, so... Oh, welcome back, Bubba. Neat. So Brian has this unique thing I haven't seen on anybody else, where she gets her goals
I'm back.
determined based on events.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I have not seen this on any other character. She just gets random goals depending on, I guess, the path you take in her story, which is kind of cool. I like that.
Also, what I was saying before I had to go do that.
Yeah.
Ford's Mustang's newest engine, right? Dual intake.
Oh, okay. Damn. Also,
It has.
I always mix up Raptor and F-150. I have an F-150. I lied to you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Doc, if you have a Ford Raptor, that's a Ranger's maxed upgrade performance.
Yeah, I have an F-150. I don't know why I always mix those up for some reason.
They're
Big
just
truck.
very similar.
Yeah, JoJo. Yep. You know what they say about JoJo fans? They love dick.
Wow.
That's apparently like an ongoing joke in the JoJo community that they're all love dick. I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's like big buff dudes. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
It's
Doc,
JoJo. What's up?
look at this.
Oh yeah, look at that bad boy. Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Stock, the way it comes, it's not supercharged, no performance upgrading, and that this is just pure engine.
Here.
It makes 500 horsepower.
That's sick. Oh, that's cool. I like that. God damn. There's no hetero JoJo. Joseph had no choice but to be hetero because his soulmate was Squish. I was just gonna say, I was like, Joseph was about to not be, but then you know.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, and then he
But
cheated
Doc-
on his wife. So. What's up? See, that's a
me
point,
a
by the way,
sec.
I'd like to make. Like, some of these shonen characters of the '90s were so different. We had a
Yeah.
protagonist that we were grown to like. We were like, you know, tamed to fall in love with Joseph, right? Because he's such an awesome, quirky, kind of snarky character.
Yeah.
And then, like 2 arcs later, he cheats on his wife,
Oh.
and it's like, you know. In theory, any other character would be like, man, he cheated on his wife. What a fucking asshole. What a piece of shit. But, like, JoJo fans are just like, but he's Joseph! He's the funny guy!
Yeah.
I've seen fans actually make theories of why Joseph cheated on his wife, and it was her fault. Like,
Oh my
they
god.
will not admit that Joseph was the one in the wrong.
That's
They're like, no, maybe his wife was the bad one.
oh boy.
I can still forgive him. I can forgive his sins. He's Joseph. He's the funny guy. Oh, he cheated on his wife. It's okay. Everybody does that.
Everybody does that. Oh my god.
I can
But-
fix him.
Doc, look at the inside of this thing.
Oh man, that looks so clean. I love that actually. That looks so good.
Six speed T56 Magnum manual transmission.
God damn. Okay. That's sick as hell. Actually, I love that.
And this is what it looks like on the outside. Just, oh.
I love the color. Yeah, I love the design to it. Wait, I want to see the red. Come on, let me see the red. Yeah.
There's race red, and then they have this metallic
Ooh,
tricoat.
I like that.
Oh.
Molten magenta. What a
Moat?
name. Yeah, what was I gonna say though? I forget. Basically, Joseph cheats on his wife. It's funny. I love the color though. Molten magenta. I fuck with that. I would probably get that.
I know. And you can get like these bronze plated rims too.
Oh damn. Okay. God damn.
And you can get these seats called Recaro seats.
Yeah.
They're race bucket seats.
Oh, okay. Wait, that's cool as hell. I love that.
Is the
What's
car
the
worth
interior?
it? The interior, it's
Yeah.
black with blue stitching.
God damn. I like that though. It looks clean.
It's so clean. And then there's Chevy that came out the new Corvette that looks clean.
Oh, that's Neat's thing. Neat's the Chevy person.
I know Neat is the Chevy person. See, I want this one. But Doc, you can't not look at this thing and say that does not look clean.
I love it. My first thought was if that was in GTA 6, I would drive that, and I'd probably smash it into a wall accidentally. Buy
Buy
me
you
a
a Corvette?
Corvette.
Me, I can't buy myself a Corvette, so I'm not buying you a Corvette. Well, actually, if I go to Marketplace and do Corvette,
We can share custody.
it actually has
How
the
that
you can
works?
I can actually find a Corvette's body style I like, and this is a 92.
Okay, remember when I said this run was shit? This is like kind of going good now. I don't know what happened. Maybe the comeback starts now, but
I mean, there's a 92 Corvette for 7,000.
oh, there you go. There you go. Look, it's a '92 Corvette. That's clean as hell. I love it.
Yeah, I like it because that's the hood.
That is cool.
Oh,
That's like all my money.
that'd be hard to work on, I
Yeah,
would think, if it
how-
opened that way.
How
No,
is
that
Need
actually
to-
makes it easier.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like because you get like you get like such a full open like kind of view of it, right? It's just that you have so much
Yes.
like movement. You have so much mobility to kind of move around and tinker with it.
You can literally
Hmm.
get right on top of the engine.
Yeah.
Okay. I see.
It's
That
just
thing
ooh.
will kill me. How is Neat supposed to afford the Shadow the Hedgehog popsicle plushie if
Is
they
that a
buy
thing?
this Corvette? Oh yeah, it is.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay,
Oh,
what
yeah.
what about an 87 Corvette for 3,500? Needs some work to it, but
3,500. All right, never mind. Brian Griffin's popping off.
Hell yeah.
yeah, but Doc, look how much room you get inside this thing.
Yeah, look at because you have so much you just have so much mobility. You could just literally, you can like go around the whole damn thing. That shit looks nice, honestly.
Still not my dream car though.
Still not my dream car.
This.
Bubba, I have a question for you.
What's your question?
This is a really stupid question. You sure you want to answer it?
Yes, what's your question?
How realistic would the bitty bug from Mario Kart be in real life as a vehicle?
Oh,
Because it's not very
Oh.
aerodynamic. It's not very aerodynamic.
you would probably have a lawnmower 150cc engine on it. That seems like it's a lot, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
Imagine it
You
would
know
topple
which
over.
vehicle I'm talking about too. The fucking bitty bug.
Would it be
Yeah, I know
wobbly?
exactly.
I think it'd be really wobbly.
Yeah.
For it to have that car, the best way for it to not be wobbly, you would need the like bigger tires on it and
Yeah.
better suspension.
That makes sense.
Because if you didn't do that, with it being so not aerodynamic, your top speed would be like cut in half.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be very rough. You'd feel it. You would feel it in the wheels.
Okay.
Going from top speed and braking, you'd probably flip over.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. God damn. Okay. Now, what if I had attached a cone to the end of it? If I just put
A
a
cone
at the
edge?
end? Yeah, no, just
A lot
cone.
of people
like just a cone. Like I took a cone with some duct tape and I attached to the end. Would that make it pierce through the air?
No, it would not. That's a misconception.
Pierce through the air.
That
Would that
cone would
that
actually
wouldn't create like a slipstream?
no, because you'd get the same amount of air on top and the bottom, and not by any chance, most likely by reaching top speed, the car would get lift and flip up backwards.
Because of the cone? Oh my
Yes.
god.
The reason why cars are shaped the way they are, that the top part is more aerodynamic than the bottom. It's so air doesn't get underneath it and it doesn't act like a sail and flip it over.
Jesus Christ.
That makes sense. I can see that.
Okay.
That's a little
That's why
frightening.
there's a German there's a German racetrack. Let me think it's called
It's like,
got
oh my
A
lord.
rank with her. Alright guys, new strategy.
Yeah.
First time you play with a character, just talk
Nuremberg.
about the thing you really love. You will think you're not paying attention, but in reality, you'll get an A rank first try.
There you go.
There you go, guys.
Um,
What? And good sparks.
yeah, on this racetrack, there is a spot on it called the, um, fuck, the runway. It's called the runway
Hmm.
because there's a certain spot on it that air likes getting trapped and gets trapped on the car, and it will lift it
Mm.
up, and the car will fly directly into the fence
Oh,
off the road.
jeez.
Jesus Christ.
I remember being so weirded out when I learned that on racetracks they make the ground sticky so the cars get extra traction. But thinking about it, like over time, like it actually makes a lot of sense. That'd be kind
What
of
would
they'd
happen
be
if you
Oh, yeah.
slipping
put
all
your
over the
tongue on
place.
one of it? You
Um,
stuck your tongue to it. What would happen?
Your
Death.
tongue would try to get pulled out of your body. Doc, there's
Yeah.
people who drag strips. They use a stickier compound because the cars are going faster than a normal racetrack.
Yeah.
Your
Okay.
shoes really need to be as tight as possible, or else you will lose them
Yeah.
and faceplant on the hard asphalt.
And then you're
Christ.
just fucked. I don't know what you'd do after that.
I'm just waiting for some point being like, why do you ask these stupid fucking questions? And I'm gonna be like, yes.
Yeah, but this 68 Mustang Fastback is my dream car.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, look at how this thing looks.
Gigabyte's really itching me. Okay.
Oh, I love
That's
that.
pretty cool.
That's nice looking.
Very classic. Oh, I like the interior. It's nice.
I know, it's so nice. But I know I'm not going to be able to ever get one of these.
And it cost $1 million billion.
Unless you
If I
hit the
go
lottery.
price, they cost as much. They cost more than a newer car.
Jesus
Mm.
Christ.
I think that they cost just as much as Cadillac's new Escalade.
God damn. Okay. In theory, if you had $1 billion, what would you do with it, both of you?
If I had $1 billion, what would I do with it?
Yeah, what would you do with $1 billion?
Billion.
Buy a Ford.
Buy a Ford! I love
No,
the
not buy
pun.
a Ford.
Oh,
Buy
I'm
Ford. Complete.
Buy Ford, just the
Mm.
entire company. I thought you said buy a Ford. Like, Fords are so expensive. You need $1 billion to afford them.
No, I would buy Ford and save the rest of it, so I have money coming in all the time. Yeah, but Doc, this is the new
That's
Escalade,
true.
the interior.
Oh, I like that. I like the interior. It looks nice.
Yeah, the passenger can watch YouTube, Hulu, and other stuff. They can even browse the web on it. It has an HDMI plug-in on it too.
I can watch YouTube poops on in this vehicle. That's the best thing I've ever heard.
Hi, Low Punny Bay.
Yeah, you know what's
Nice to meet you.
you know what's
what?
not nice?
What?
Who wants to guess the price?
$1 billion. No, I'll get 500 grand.
Okay, I'll say 750 grand.
Well, I can tell you this. You know that price for the 68 Mustang of being 125,000?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's for a 1968.
Oh my god.
This one is for a 2025. It's 126,000.
Mm.
I hate how they look on the outside. Yeah, it's kind of boxy. I can see the dislike. I kind of
Okay,
like
I'm gonna tell you
it. I kind
this.
of like the
This-
chunkiness to it.
Yeah.
This is just basically you get a Tahoe and make it fancy,
Okay.
because that's all Cadillac is. It's Chevy's fancy section.
Chevy's fancy section.
It's like if you get let's say Nissan, right? You got Nissan,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then you got Infinity. The Infinity's cars are just Nissan cars, just with more features and fancier.
Mm.
Okay.
and that's the same for Toyota and Lexus.
All the
then
moms.
The moms
You
love
got-
the Tahoes.
You got Ford and Range Rover. Yeah, did you know that, Doc?
What?
Range Rover is owned by Ford.
They own. Oh, they own Range Rover. Oh. Okay.
And then you have Chrysler, who owns Jeep and Dodge.
Hmm.
Oh shit. Well, you know, I have a question. Isn't it so? Why is it that dealerships will take cars that aren't related to the brand that they're under?
What is this call? That's a great question. This
What's
call has
this
evolved in
call?
strange ways.
It's fine. Why
why
dealerships
would, like,
take other cars?
Like, why would a Ford dealership take a Chevy? You know?
Hmm.
The reason why they do that, it's so basically it's like you go to a Chevy dealership, see a used Chevy. It's a little pricey because it's their brand. But you go to a Ford dealership, see a Chevy car, it's gonna be a little bit less expensive.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
Yeah, it was
so they
always,
can
like,
get
kinda
more
crazy to me.
business,
Mm-hmm.
more business than the other dealerships. So more people either drive out in a Ford or drive out in one of their cars they sold.
So,
Hmm.
can you get so you know when, like, you get like an oil change or something, they like offer an oil change. Can you get
Yeah.
stuff done at your Ford dealership if you have a Chevy? Like, or is that just like
Yes, if you buy the Chevy from that dealership, you can get stuff done.
okay, so they still work on other brand cars. See,
Yes.
this is like I asked a stupid question and a good question today. You know, 1 and 1.
Yeah. 1 for 1.
At least, well, you know what's funny about Chevy, Cadillac, and Corvette,
What's that?
What?
and GMC? They're all owned by GM, General Motors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I do know General Motors.
I mean, this is just how
Yeah,
every
then you
company goes
have
these days. They
let's
just
say-
buy up all their competition and then, blah, blah, blah.
That's what
Yeah.
Microsoft's been doing.
Yeah.
You it's funny. You got BMW, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Beamers. Well, then you also
Beamers.
have Audi. You have any European car besides Chrysler
Yeah.
is owned by BMW.
Okay.
So you have Mini Coopers, you have Audi, you have BMW, you have what else? Another one. I can't think of them, but all those are owned by just one single company.
Hmm.
There is, say, Mazda, who is their own. They don't have
Huh.
any subclass
Mm-hmm.
or their own different branding. They build their cars to be excellent daily drivers, but they are more pricey because they have the fancy electronics in them.
Okay.
Right.
The other night was worse. Consider yourself lucky.
It kind of was,
No.
yeah. Today's just Dragon
Well,
Ball
what
and
even
cars. Yesterday was strange.
What was the other? I
I'm
don't
trying to
even
remember. I just know it
what
was weird.
happened.
What did we talk about? I feel like it was inappropriate stuff.
Clankers. We talked about clankers.
Oh yeah, that's part of it. Subclankers, all that.
Castration. Yeah.
Oh
Castration,
yeah,
clankers.
castration.
God, that was the same day. That all happened in the same day.
That was a big day.
Oh my God, that was a big
It was.
disturbing day.
Also, you want to know what's funny, Doc?
What?
There is a Mazda that used to be here last year that's no longer here.
Oh, wait, why? What, to get a recall or something?
No, they just decided to stop making them.
Oh.
The Mazda
true that-
6 no longer exists.
Lost media car.
Lost media. Wonder what happened.
Is it true Ford's
They
gonna
just
stop making cars, by the way?
No, that's not true.
I know I heard that. No, I heard that somewhere. I didn't know if it was true. Okay.
Wonder what
No,
they
it's
do
not
I thought I
instead.
heard
true.
that they're. I heard
But
that
you
they're
know,
only gonna do trucks.
Oh, I was
No.
thinking like oh, they're doing
The-
ice cream sandwiches now. Like, they're just going in a totally different direction.
Oh.
no, they can't do that because
They can't do ice
one of
cream
their
sandwiches.
biggest profits is
Yeah.
the Mustang.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes, their Ford trucks are good, but they get more people buying Mustangs than the trucks.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay, it makes sense. Who's the?
But
Who
you know
would you
what's
say is? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
you know what sucks for Neat though?
What?
There's no more Camaros gonna be made.
Oh no.
Oh, they're not making Chevy Camaros anymore?
No.
I'm sorry, Nate. It's a dark world.
Why?
Why? The Chevy
Explain.
Camaro
blame-
is lost media.
Basically, it's not doing as good in sales as it is as like other cars are, like Dodge's Challenger, Charger, Ford's Mustang.
Hmm.
See, if I go to performance, right? Let's see how long it takes me to scroll until I see a Camaro. Oh wow, there is none.
But there isn't
Are
any.
they still making the Beetle?
The
Yeah,
Beetle.
I think
Yeah,
Volkswagens.
those are
Are
fun.
they making the Bumblebee car still?
Oh yeah, what's the Bumblebee card
That's
called?
the Camaro.
Oh, it is?
That's the Camaro. Oh, okay.
Ah, I see.
Bumblebee's dying. I want everybody to know that.
No.
Remember that one movie where Optimus Prime died and like all the kids of the 80s lost their shit? Well, Bumblebee's next.
Damn it all.
Actually, I was wrong. The last Beetle was a 2019.
What?
Oh, it's
Those
been dead. The
bastards.
Beetle is lost media.
No.
Yeah, but if you take like, to be honest, I hate Dodge.
I
Why?
was gonna say, I want to know your opinion on the worst car brand.
I
Like,
asked him about the
bar
last time. I
none.
asked what his least favorite car was.
Oh.
My favorite car?
What was it? I
My
forget.
worst favorite?
What was your least
Least
favorite?
favorite? Yeah.
I hate Chrysler.
Chrysler.
Chrysler? Okay.
Chrysler with the fucking passion. They can go suck a dick. Because Doc, I mean on this, Dodge used to be an American company.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Who is it now?
Chrysler is an EU company. They
Oh.
bought Dodge.
Interesting.
And they gave and basically made the newer Dodges fucking EU cars, basically have like the internals of EU cars, so a lot of plastic.
Oh. Interesting.
Damn.
But like
And they
these,
ruined
the
it.
they ruined it because a lot of the same muscle cars they get hotter. So a
Hmm.
lot of these newer Challengers,
Are they
Dodge,
melting?
Chargers, the plastic's melting
Oh
on.
god. Oh, that'd be awful.
So out of nowhere, you could literally your car will start overheating. Oh, because your plastic hose connector for your heater core that transfers boiling hot coolant
Okay.
fucking melted the plastic.
Jeez.
Oh, that sounds like they got some recalls.
It's a nightmare.
No recalls. They just say
No
take it into your
recalls.
shop, and that's like fucking $2,000 job they charge you for.
Go to your shop, they'll unmelt it
$2,000.
for you.
Yeah, you have to pay for our mistakes. Sorry.
Yeah, it's literally they literally say,
Wow.
yeah, just we'll fix it for you. You bring it in. They put a new plastic part on to say you're good.
Crazy. It's like what
Oh
Nintendo's
my
doing with
God.
the Switch Joy-Cons. Like, just mail it to
Yeah.
us. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, Doc, you see this, right? The Dodge Charger.
Yeah. Now I just have the most random car questions. If it's gonna become the car stream, might
Yeah,
as well
it
ask
is.
everything on your mind.
That's fine.
Okay, you saw that Dodge Charger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a Chrysler 300. What's the difference?
Actually, The difference I'd say is the what is it on the front? The I
headlights
forget
and
what it's
grill?
called. Yeah, the grill. Yeah, the grill's different, right?
Yeah, that's the only difference about them.
That's the only difference. Yeah, it's like a cosmetic thing, mostly.
The only difference about these two cars is the cosmetic.
Oh my god.
Everything else internally is the same.
Hmm.
So if I go like this, Chrysler, right? This is a Chrysler inside. Let me see if I can find a Dodge.
To be fair, I always kind of assume that's how most cars were. Like, I don't know how much different you can make the insides on each one. I don't know much
You
about
gotta make
cars.
it like
Well-
really wacky, you know, like tie dye.
Well, if it's like if I get a Ford and Dodge put them together, they're gonna look completely different. But I don't want, if I'm buying a different brand car, even though it's the same sister companies, I don't want to be looking at the same interior.
Yeah,
That's fair, yeah.
it's
If they're
literally
under
kinda-
different
it's
names, they
very
should be different.
identical.
Yeah. That's a good
Yeah.
point.
But look at this, Doc.
Yeah, that's pretty damn like look at it. It's almost near identical.
Yeah.
The only thing difference is Chrysler has an analog clock they put on the stereo above the stereo.
Oh,
change it up.
damn, nice.
Change it up.
They know what's up.
But
That's actually
literally in
really
the
funny.
in the speedometers and all that,
Yeah.
if you jailbreak it, in the settings of the jailbroken speedometer, you can load it to say Dodge without
Huh.
loading a USB flash drive on it. It's preloaded with that stuff on there.
Right.
Oh,
Probably cheaper
okay,
to produce
okay.
that
So-
way.
It's so every single Dodge saying, "Oh, the speedometer's changed. Oh, we have a Chrysler one. Oh, just change the settings in it. It'll be fine."
I mean, it's just kind of fucked up to me that they just put little to no effort in really changing it because they're like, well, we're all one brand. Yeah, sure, it's a sister company, but we don't care enough.
It's all the
about
same
that. Just-
shit.
Yeah, like that's basically the energy they're giving.
It's strange.
Yeah, and they're charging an arm and a leg for those cars.
Oh, like they're making one way more expensive than the other, even though they have the same internals. Like,
The Chryslers are more expensive than a fucking Charger. But the thing is, Chargers are now reaching the price of a Chrysler.
hmm.
That's
Yeah,
just
it's
so
no good.
stupid.
It
I
just
like that. What car is least likely to kill you upon impact? I have to ask some
That's
stupid questions.
It's a great way to ask that. You could have just said what's the safest car, but which is less likely to kill me upon impact? I like it.
I mean, like,
Actually, the car that actually passed all the safety exams
Yeah.
was a
Yeah.
Tesla Model X.
No
look
way.
at that
Tesla?
fucking thing. It's a box.
I
No,
doubt it.
that was a Cybertruck. No,
Oh, okay.
I watched it. I watched the safety thing.
I don't know.
I
It
think
seems sus.
Model
Tesla
X.
is not known for being safe.
Until
I
Elon
thought.
puts the command, you know, until he makes
The
The
old
command.
ones weren't,
Yeah. They're
but
getting
the
better
new
with
ones way better. This
Okay.
is an SUV, full-on heavy-ass SUV, right?
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Most SUVs, when they get T-bone, they tend to topple over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This does not topple over at all, no matter how many times they threw it off the machine.
I hope they did that a
love the
lot.
thought that they kept doing that. Yeah.
Yeah. The steering column, it's electric steering, so there's no chance of the steering rod coming in and impaling you.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
They have so many airbags in this thing that it's, I would say, one of the safest cars.
We load this thing up with so many fucking airbags. You guys don't even know.
Well, the whole dash has an airbag. I know that. The seats have airbags in the near
Wow.
where the seatbelt and the window is. There's airbags. This fucking steering wheel has an airbag in it.
That's wild.
You know what this made me randomly think of?
What's that?
What?
Twisted Metal.
Oh,
Twisted
yeah.
Metal, the game series.
Yeah, I love that
Where
series.
they
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
they just put machine guns on cars and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if one day that like society will just become so desensitized that we'll have real life Twisted Metal. Like they'll have actually just be like, all right, Ford sponsored this car. They strapped 7 machine guns onto it.
I could see it honestly. One day, we'll
Like
get there.
200 years from now, it's like battle bots. It'll be like that, but with actual cars.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You want to see something, Doc?
What? What's up?
Yeah, this is Sony's car they're making.
Wait, Sony has a
Sony?
car?
Yeah, they partnered with Honda to make a car.
Okay.
Bro, I barely trust them to make a game console. Dude, they can't have. You buy a game console and it has no games. What's gonna happen when they make a car? Oh, sorry, it doesn't have any wheels. It doesn't come with wheels.
There's entertainment for everyone in it.
What entertainment? They can't even make games. I'm sorry.
Well, the funny thing about this is the whole promise is that there's gonna be one of their game systems built into it.
That's so
Oh
silly.
Yo, I can't wait to play the Venom spinoff while I'm on a highway, just going at like 100
Yo.
miles per hour. Oh, how did he die? Oh, he was playing Venom. He was doing pretty good.
He died the way he lived.
There's a
Yeah.
media. They're having a media bar, so your car literally tells you when you leave it, have a great day.
Oh my god.
It tells you the charge on it and how many miles you have on it.
Do you
Silly.
customize that?
Probably. People are gonna jailbreak it.
People can jailbreak make custom fucking. Oh, I can't wait. Shatter's gonna
Sick.
get one to have it just say 88. I can't wait.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but look at this.
Wow, that's a lot of money to start.
Mhm.
Holy shit. I can't believe Sony's making a car. Where's the Nintendo car? I think
I don't know,
game
but you-
companies need to like bring they need to take the competition outwards. Like it's got to get that petty,
I love it.
Are you ready for the Mario car? It has a big
Oh, the
mustache,
Mario
a big
car!
nose.
That sounds awesome.
Every time you enter it, it goes hello, and every time you leave, it goes bye bye. It'll be great.
Like the
Banana
DS.
dispenser in the back.
Yeah, banana
Well-
dispenser. Yeah. Piss off your fellow drivers on the road.
Hell yeah.
You want to know? You want a company is coming back from the dead?
Uh-oh. Who?
DeLorean?
Fucking DeLorean.
Really?
Oh, holy shit! They gotta get Michael J. Fox to do the commercial.
It's gonna be called the Alpha 5.
That looks sick as hell. I wouldn't do that if I were him. Why not?
Look at that.
Do you think they'll have like a limited edition Back to the Future colors or whatever?
Well, the thing is, this DeLorean, the new one,
Yeah.
is they're going around and buying the beat up old-fashioned DeLoreans and fixing them.
That's nice.
Oh,
selling 'em.
Interesting.
That's pretty cool of them.
Do you think they hate that movie? Yeah, do you think they get really fucking tired of hearing about Back to the Future? It's like, oh,
They might as well just sell the
oh.
cars with built-in the fucking the warp engine thing. Just pop that in all of them.
Yeah, you gotta pop that in, exactly.
The
Wait, what does that say? The past can be your future? Oh no, they're like 100% embracing it with
Yeah.
a title like that.
That's
yeah,
nice.
they love Back to the Future.
Great Scots.
Great.
They're leaning in. Can Doc Brown be the AI that tells me like my directions? Turn left on I-95.
You gotta make a U-turn.
He just gets really passive aggressive the more you fuck up his directions.
That'd be awesome.
Let's see.
Oh, that's sick though. I love that.
And
Okay,
the thing
I'll give
about
you some of your screen back here, and I'm done playing Umusume.
Okay.
You may have it. I just want to talk about Doc Brown now.
the story about DMC coming back, right? You want to hear it?
Yeah.
There's this guy who bought land, and on
Yeah.
this land there was a fucking big old farm
Mhm.
like shed thing, right?
Okay.
Barn.
Okay.
He on that land, on that barn, he went in there and discovered the rights to the company, a
What?
lot of old DeLorean parts.
Wait, like in the fucking barn?
Like he found the
Yes,
files
he
to own the company or whatever, just sitting around.
yes, he
Left
found
them?
he literally found all the shit he needed to own DMC.
What the
What
fuck?
the fuck?
How do you just lose
that
that? Like,
there?
it's bizarre.
I don't
I'm gonna
know.
come back for this later. You know, walks away.
No one will look in the barn.
That
Man,
guy
old
had the
McDonald must be
best
pissed off
barn
right
find
now.
he ever had.
Oh yeah, for comparing barn finds, if that was a tier list, that's
That's
S
pretty high
tier.
up there, yeah.
Yeah.
Compared to the other guy who just found a pile of horse shit on the floor, I think he's doing pretty well.
Yeah, in F tier we have all the
Um,
times people found horse shit. S tier we have that and nothing else. That's the whole tier list.
There's nothing else completing this tier list. That's it.
Oh my god. It's absurd.
That is I love crazy stuff. Mid tier is dead bodies.
What is shit is worse than bodies?
Yeah, horse shit is worse than
Mid
dead
tier,
bodies.
you get Jeffrey Dahmer's barn.
Jeffrey Dahmer's barn. Oh no.
B tier is like, hey, maybe you see like a cool bug or something. A tier.
A tier,
Yeah,
A tier, you find like a busted up car.
Ah, there you
I
go.
think stray cat is an A tier.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Hey, you find a stray cat, like you'd be like,
Especially
hey,
if it's
dude,
friendly.
he's like me. Yeah, and he's like
Yeah.
meow, you know.
Meow. I call it meows seductively.
Well, actually, where does Clark Kent fall on this list? Because technically, he was found in a barn.
Oh, true.
Superman-
He's S tier.
Yeah, that's an S tier find.
He's
Yeah.
Find Clark Kent as a baby. S tier. We have an entire barn tier list. Holy shit.
We got it. Yeah. Nailed it.
Twitch won't let me send that message, and maybe that's a good thing. I think, you know what? I think Twitch is weak. Double down.
True.
That price tag hurts my soul.
You guys the fire up tier maker. I wanna make this with no context now.
It's a good idea, honestly. I like it.
Man, I love this shit. Oh, what about no, I'm trying to think of something else. What about Otis from back at the barnyard? Like, where's he rank on the tier list of just finding something in a barn?
I just find that weird cow creature in there. Just
Yeah, he's like a
If
boy,
I
but
find
he
a
has
male,
udders.
yeah, let's say a male cow with udders, I think I'm gonna put that thing down.
He starts
I'm
speaking English to
sell
me,
it to
he's dead.
science and then get some money.
Nah, fucking, I'm already at that point. I'm already too close to Chernobyl for that thing to exist.
that thing's got radiation poison. You're sick by being in the same room as it.
Oh my god.
That milk is
like-
not milk.
I can't wait till Back at the Barnyard becomes just like one of those intellectual properties that just, like they lose like anybody just, public domain, like anybody
Yeah.
can make something of it. Because I can't wait till Back at the Barnyard. We can just like make a horror movie about Back at the Barnyard, The
One day.
scientists take Otis to their lab to dissect him.
Oh, someone's gonna do that one day.
Like,
We won't be alive. I'm gonna look this up.
there's a whole section, part of it called the dairy section.
Dairy section. Oh god, what?
We'll be alive.
Stop squirting
on,
yourself. Jesus.
Stop squirting yourself. Back at the
Fucking-
Barnyard will
ugh.
enter public domain on January 1st, 2036. Guys, in 11 years, we have something we have to do.
Oh boy. I'm done, by the way. I'm just gonna sign this and then I gotta go make dinner. But
Okie dokie.
thank everyone for coming. This has been a great little stream.
I think Back at the Barnyard should be. Oh, when you make Mill Tank, there you go. Back at the Barnyard art style.
That's a good point. Definitely.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Kieran. We came in and completely just we got off topic.
That's fine. That's what I want. I can't just. Otherwise, I'd be sitting here just like humming a tune to myself. This is nice.
The whole time I wanted to ask, what is this art style based on?
Oh yeah. It's this fucking guy. What's he called? Still the search. Anthony Schepperd.
Oh,
I got it from my randomizer
okay.
wheel. Which have you seen yet? Did I show you my wheel?
No, I haven't seen it.
Here's my big cool wheel. Am I sharing this right screen to you that you can see it?
Oh no, it's kind of blurry for me.
Oh,
Oh, I
is
see
it?
it on stream.
Wait.
Yeah, you're sharing your screen at 480p.
Ooh,
Sure.
really? You.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Been the video game / products wheel.
Here, how about this one? Can you see this?
Gaming.
Does it look okay?
Well, I don't.
It's
It looks
still
the same
blurry.
for me right
It's
now.
still at 480p streaming quality.
Stream
Do you
quality.
spend 2 different wheels?
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Not
Oh, I need nitro.
Yeah, not on Twitch, but on Discord. Really? It's forcing you at 480p?
Oh, I can do 720.
Oh, better.
Okay.
Can you
There
read
A
it?
lot better.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Here's my big wheel. Let me show you. Here. Wait, let's go full screen.
Do you spin 2 different wheels? Is this
Well,
like
yeah, there's multiple.
wheelception?
Yeah, it's wheelception, exactly. So this is the major
Oh, I like
wheel.
that.
This determines which mini wheel we do. So
Okay.
comic and literature. So now I go find that
Okay.
wheel, and then we spin this, and that gets us our actual style.
Oh, okay. What do we get?
And
What
for
do we get?
example, Tim Burton. There you go.
Oh,
Ooh.
yes.
Spin again.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween.
Halloween, Halloween.
Halloween.
Stephen
thinking-
Gannon.
I
Scary
always
Stories Tell the
think of-
Dark. Nice.
Yo, okay.
You see,
Okay.
it's been taking me a while. It's like a long little background project, just gathering as many art styles as I can, finding out the artists' names behind them and stuff.
Like the Infinity Gauntlet.
Oh, Jesse Jacobs is cool. Check this out. Let me show you his art.
Oh, let me see.
Jesse, a friend of mine introduced me to this guy.
Ooh.
Oh,
He does
I
this like really
that. That's
trippy stuff.
trippy. Yeah. Kind of reminds me of like an Adult Swim bumper.
Oh yeah, yeah, totally
Mhm.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
You
pretty
know
rad.
what's sad?
What?
What?
Rolls Royce, one of the more expensive cars.
Yeah.
The website even tells me my PC's not good enough to handle it at full speed.
Oh, that's so mean.
It's fucking framing and shit.
That's really funny.
All right, I gotta go.
What?
I gotta make dinner. But thank you guys.
All right.
Thanks everyone.
Thank you. I love this
You're
Sandslash.
welcome.
He's really chill.
Thank you. He's pretty
It
neat.
is.
All right.
I like his many eyes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was something from a music video he did. All the characters had 6 eyes. That's why I did that.
Oh,
Wait, let me,
okay. I like that.
Oh, and stop sharing the screen too. Okay, whatever. I gotta go. Thanks everyone. Bye.
All right. Bye,
Bye-bye.
everybody.
Bye.